Nigerians, this lawyer don expose Wike, the FCT minister. Make una lis ten to this interview. For the sake of peace, make una no allow President Tinubu or any APC supporter or the current minister of FCT to see this particular video, because wetin this lawyer dey expose for inside this video no be wetin I would like make President Tinubu or Wike hear am. Make una lis ten and make una.
This electoral sabotage will lead to no good. And I said this without doubts. Victor, the time has come, and we're saying this clearly to the APC and to the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. Open the jails. Open the prisons, because we're ready to come in there. We will not watch the manipulation or machination of the 2027 election. It won't happen. We are organizing. Victor, we're not agonizing no more. They have come clearly to tell us that if you don't know, we're rigging 2027. And we're saying that we know that you want to rig 2027, but we will not allow it. So it's going to be the meeting of two forces, Victor. And what do they have? The prisons, the jails, the police, the DMI, the DSS. That's what they have. So set them after us. That's what we're saying. Because we will not keep quiet. Victor, at 55, I have passed the life expectancy age in today's Nigeria. That's how bad it is. I see younger people die of heart attack. I see younger people die of stroke. Victor, and it's going to get worse if we don't do anything. So what must we do? Challenge this ogre, this man-eating ogre that has decided to destroy our country. Challenge this ogre that has decided to build debts for Nigerians in the future. Oh, you don't know how bad it is. Just a few days ago, the Senate, the rogue Senate, approved another $6 billion loan. I don't know what they want to do with Nigeria. Sell Nigeria out to themselves and their children? And you think we should be quiet?
It's alleged that Nyesom Wike destroyed the PDP from inside. The ADC crisis is destruction from outside using INEC, and allegedly using INEC. And many Nigerians call it a mockery of democracy. What's your opinion on this?
You were being generous by using the word allegedly. It's clear fact. And Wike is proudly doing that. He's happy. But of course, you know he's soulless, so he'll be happy. He's lacking scruples, so he'll be happy. For the first time, we see a man who's shamelessly dancing naked in town square. You saw him the other day, threatening a broadcaster who's doing his job, that if he had his way, he would have shot him. Because we live in a country where the men who should pretend leadership have no morals, no conscience, no scruples, no integrity, and they're absolutely shameless and soulless. So for putting the facts before Nigerians, to Nyesom Wike, Seun Okinbaloye should be shot. For putting the facts before Nigerians, some of us who oppose this uneventful and underwhelming and underperforming presidency perhaps should also be shot. But let me say clearly, and that brings me back to the teeth of your question. I want to say again and again that the destruction of a PDP was a continuation of a series of actions that this presidency took when it came to power. They started first with Labour Party. You forgot? They took over surreptitiously the funding of Labour Party and started manipulating the Abure president, the chairmanship, and then using the plethora of court orders to mess the party up. And when Peter Obi and some of us left the Labour Party, watch what happened. They let the Labour Party be. And that is why you have a Nanadi Usman now in charge of Labour Party, because they're done with messing up the party. If perhaps tomorrow morning, I'm telling you, we say, okay, let us return to the Labour Party, they will return with a crisis. That's the clear drama. Now you ask yourself, the PDP, every attempt to resurrect the PDP has been dealt with by the presidency through Nyesom Wike and in conspiration, in cahoots with the courts, the judiciary. That's what they've been doing. One court order after another, and now they have gone to hold a mockery of a national convention without the crux, the major stakeholders of the party. That's on the one hand. And now you want to ask, that's destruction from inside, clearly so, and manipulated, funded by the presidency. I don't know whether you heard that they have a special fund in the presidency that is called the obliteration of opposition funds. That they use the money to create crisis in political parties. As I talk to you clearly, a man resigned from his position because, according to him, he felt that the ADC should serve as a veritable platform for the coalition. And a few weeks after his resignation, signed resignation, the APC doles out monies to him. Clearly so. Some allegedly said he was given 2 billion. And he suddenly wakes up and said, I did not leave. The papers are there. And no, I am not in support of the David Mark-led executive. And so in cahoots with INEC and the judiciary, the next direction is destroy the ADC so we do not have a credible opposition. But I tell you, unfortunately for the minders of this presidency and those who are playing the script, they have forgotten, and I said time without number, that the ideal opposition that Nigeria has today and that this government has been cutting, unfortunately for them, without caution, is the people. The real opposition today are the masses of our people on the streets, in the offices, in the federal secretariat, in the offices in Aso Rock. Nigerians are unhappy with the drama being played out by Mr. President Nyesom Wike and his cohorts, the judiciary, and INEC. Nigerians are angry. Let them send out secret police to fill the pulse. Maybe that will teach them a lesson. Maybe then they will come to understand why my new series is so pungent. I am in the street. I hear people. I listen to them. And I know how angry. And perhaps that's why they have decided to make INEC the third leg in the effort to destroy our democracy. Because INEC has lost everything about the IND, independence. Now they are fully dependent not only on the presidency, the APC, and the minders of the presidency. And that's how sad it is. So, back to that question, clearly, Wike was procured to destroy the APC, to destroy the PDP, and that's what he's doing. Amupito was brought into INEC to destroy every sense of credibility of the electoral process, and that's what he's doing. And the end result of all this is to regain the president come 2027. But Nigerians will not allow it. You see, let me say this, Victor, the power of the people has always been in history mightier than the power of those in power.
You use the metaphor of the snake that eats itself. But the snake eating ADC isn't ADC, it's INEC, which is an arm of state controlled by the presidency that fears the ADC coalition. Is President Tinubu afraid? And what should Nigerians interpret this INEC action as? Action of a frightened man in Aso Rock, or what?
The presidency under the watch of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not only afraid, is a coward. Mark my choice, those words are mine. We have never seen such a cowardly presidency. That after you have swallowed up as much as 31 governors, after you have swallowed up as much as near 90% of the national legislature, after you have improved upon, quote unquote, state capture and control of state apparatus, you still would not allow the opposition to thrive. That's cowardice. It's not just scared, it's cowardice. And now, the little that is left of the opposition to thrive, the little effort that we're making to ensure that we build confidence, deepen and sustain our democracy, you have decided to destroy through the INEC.
Thank you for watching that video. So guys, before you leave, look at the top here, do well to follow the page and also put on notification bell so that whenever we upload any video in this great platform, you will be the first to see it. And please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and drop your opinion at the comment section. What do you think about this video? See guys, I'll see you guys some other time.